Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is your astrologer Sanjay Kapoor from Calcutta, India at your service. It's our life. And with our life, we got to add today our problems as well. Our lives, our problems. Because only we understand as individuals as to what problems we are undergoing, what problems we have, and how do we have to tackle those problems, what we have to go through to face these problems, to try and overcome these problems. And who else but ourselves would know it better as to what our problems are all about. But we're going to share it with you, Mr. Astrologer, that no matter what we do, our mind is always disturbed. And so is our body. We always feel that we're not feeling well, be it mentally, be it physically. Tell us, Mr. Astrologer, what are we supposed to do? It's a major problem. You got to think with your mind. You got to work through your body. And if these two are not good, how are we supposed to function? Talk about financial stress. Talk about financial problem. Talk about financial debt. We've got it all, Mr. Astrologer. And how the hell are we to put a foot forward with this financial problem? Tell us, Mr. Astrologer. How are we going to put a foot forward in this era? It's not easy. Our life and our problems, which we can't share with anybody but you, Mr. Astrologer, because you probably, being an astrologer, can understand. Our work, which is our introduction, it's our work which defines us. And if that work gets disturbed, it's kind of, life itself goes into haywire. With great difficulty, we have to push our life, Mr. Astrologer. It is not moving on its own. The obstacles, the hurdles, the breakages, and we can't do nothing about it. Nothing seems to be taking a good shape, a positive shape. With a lot of expectations, we got married for a happy, peaceful life. But only to find out that it's the other way around. What we're leading is an unhappy married life, Mr. Astrologer. And tell us, do you have solutions for it or not? Our business, you know everything. It's in the doldrums. We don't know what's coming next. We don't know what tomorrow holds. Whether we'll be able to survive or not. It's a big question mark, Mr. Astrologer. And you know that. Do not we have a right to have a good job, a stable job, a job which can give us mental and financial satisfaction? Don't we have the right to have such a job, Mr. Astrologer? We don't. That's why our life, our problems. The greatest thing they say is love. Love is God. Love is no less than God, but where's that love in our life? We are devoid of that so-called love. We are devoid of it. We're deprived of it. Circumstances. It's our fate, Mr. Astrologer, I guess. But that's why we're speaking to you, so that you could probably do something about it. My wife and myself, we put in so much of labor, so much of money on our children's education, only to see that, only to realize that they are not concentrating on their studies. How the hell are they going to stand on their feet in the final analysis, in the final run? How are they going to do that without education? Who's going to make them understand? We do so much, I do so much for my relatives, my brothers, sisters, neighbors, friends. But believe me, there's no reciprocation from them. Nothing. No matter how good I do, no matter how good I wish for them, I never get a good name. Never. Mr. Astrologer, we need to solve our problems, our life. The most valuable thing in life is life itself. And if you're going to have problems with it, it becomes a kind of difficult. It becomes uneasy. It becomes painful. Sure, we're going to contact you, Mr. Astrologer, through the phone or the WhatsApp number, which is on the screen, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so very much, and a very big God bless to all of you. Thank you very much.